your chance to know. Let me show you why. Let me show you why. Let me show you why. Let me show you why.
Grand Rising, brother Bahama.
Grand Rising, brother Gamba.
How I doubt.
Bless, and yourself.
Same, man. Same. No complaints.
Today, the Humblest Opinion. Friday the 12th, March 2021. Beware the Ides of March. As we near the beginning of the month, historically, as we tighten up here on this Friday, we want to just go over and review some current events with you. You know, some things you look at, you smile, some things you cry, some things you laugh. Today, before we get into what we're talking about, and our topic for the day, we got, of course, our disclaimer. Got to put it out there. The Humblest Opinion is brought to you by the All Bahamian brand, or AB2C Broadcasting, B-Caribbean TV, and Professional Renaissance Protection Services. The disclaimer states that the views and opinions expressed are those solely of the ownership, management, and talent, and are brought to you via an at-will clause or via a pay-per-view service platform. Your listening or viewing is agreement. It makes you complicit in this broadcast and removes all liability from our platform 100%. AB2C Broadcasting is here and is the station for you. Ladies and gentlemen, today, flipping through our periodicals and our television, current events, a few things have been happening. We've had a few requests for people to return from the Canary Islands, believe it or not. We've had people try to understand or wrap their head around the debacle that is Meghan Markle. When people try to normalize the behavior that elsewise with anybody else would not have been tolerated, of racism and separatism. That's not our topic always, but it's just funny, that it keeps coming around and people don't seem to understand. So, myself, Tony Bahama, Malik Adigamba, we break it down for you. Brother Malik, tell us your thoughts.
Yes, sir.
Tell us your thoughts on the whole Meghan Markle scenario.
And one, why are we talking about it? Why is there so much attention? Why is there so much attention to this person, man? Why? What is it that makes her so special that that she needs to be such a hot topic? Because she married not even a rich white guy, because that ain't even his money, but she married into a rich into a rich and see, when I say white, I have to put it in quotations because their family descended from the blacks, but anyhow, that's another show, right?
Yeah.
So why is it that this female is so important? Who decided? Because she's a beautiful woman. She could have gotten with anybody that she chose to. All right. When these females, because she is a female, so we'll stick in that box for this moment. When these females go and make these choices, okay, to jump to the other ethnic race, why is it that we are so sympathetic toward them when it was their decision? They weren't kidnapped. No one took her by gunpoint. I could see that would be a story. That would be a story. Like, hey, man, yeah, man, this girl was kidnapped and forced to be married into this family, and now they're doing just that. I can understand that story. But you made a choice.
Much like slavery, when black females were taken and forced to be married or be bed wenches.
Yeah.
Oh, like that. Okay. Yeah, so you
Yeah,
know,
like that. That would have been a story. Yeah.
yeah, we would have to write home about that, and we couldn't tolerate that behavior, even though it was tolerated, but we couldn't tolerate that in our modern day society, right?
Right.
Obviously, my thought on this is that um we have to look at the history. Nobody knows, the thing is with I guess being an oligarch, with being rich, which being a world power, is you get to write the history. You get to make the story based on your legacy of, you know, what people can think, or you have the right, or most people attempt at least to try to control what people think or what people's thoughts are relative to what their legacy. They try to change.
Yeah.
I've seen people try to change their legacy based on philanthropy. Horrible people, horrible people. People that caused, inadvertently or specifically caused the pain and anguish of millions. But
Yeah.
they give a little money. They have a little, a charity at the end of the day, and all is well. All is well, I guess. Um, so no, we don't rate. I don't rate Megan. I think she's beautiful. She's a beautiful woman. But when I know black guys, like think about it. Like think about it from a sense. If she just married a regular guy, if she married a Jamaican, no, that's the claim. I remember sitting when she got married to Harry. I was in a department store, and a Jamaican woman was there. She's like, "Oh man, that's so good. Our Jamaica is coming back." I said, "Hold on, what?" In Jamaica, the dollar was what, 500 to one. Chinese and
No. No. The Jamaican dollar would be anywhere between 135 to 140 to 1.
140 to one. Correct. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Correctly. But it's still low. So just
Yes.
because
Yeah.
she
Yes. There
married,
you go. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But just because she married this guy, all of a sudden, all of Jamaica's problems are gonna go. Like
No.
with a wag of a finger, a snap of the finger, boom, that's it. And she's not
Yeah.
even claiming to be fully Jamaican or
Yeah.
fully black. She's
Right.
she's she's trying to be Meghan Markle, I guess. But
Yeah.
now you want to cry racism. Why didn't you just? Why did she marry Buju?
Yeah. Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then marry, go get with Sean Paul.
Yeah.
Get with Elephant Man, somebody like that. That
Yeah.
would have been where I would have been. Okay, yeah, she's really truly committed to the cause of what we're doing. But now, all this conundrum over what's going on, and then what's even more surprising to me on this point is that. So let's put it together. You marry into a family. If we take the color aside, the racism aside, the
Hmm.
royal family that came from Charlemagne back in 10 and the Crusades,
Yeah.
those people have a history. The whole country has a history of killing brown and black people and oppressing brown and black people. They
Yeah.
went over to India. They went over to even China. Yellow people. They went
Hmm.
over to Africa. The Queen Jewels they took. A lot of our monuments and things are in European possession to this day. So why would it seem like now, like all of a sudden, you're surprised? Wow, they're racist. What? Help me understand, brother. Help me understand, brother Gamba.
It's obvious that these people refuse to do any kind of research into anything that they're about to do. People just really want okay, this world that we're living in, that we've been trained to operate a particular way in. You see that for our black women especially, because she's not the only one. There are quite a few prominent
Right.
names that are
Right.
with European descendant males, because you have
Call the names.
arrived.
Call some names.
Yeah,
Call some names.
well, okay, we got Serena Williams.
Yeah.
We have we have our Bahamian star runner Shawnee Miller.
Yeah.
All right, just to name a few into reference to top names that would be internationally known. And
Right.
this has been the trend for a while. And for even when you see the regular black woman with a white guy, they put on airs and they act as if they have now arrived. I'm better than you because I'm now in this circle or this clique. Um, so here we are now with a family that, as treacherous as they are, because their history is long and gruesome, right?
Yes.
As treacherous as they are, they would be the top family in the world. Okay,
Yeah.
no, considered the top family. Okay, when you're
Yes.
looking at,
Yes.
yeah,
Definitely
yeah,
so.
yeah,
Definitely so.
yeah,
Without question.
they're considered that in reference to the amount of power, the amount of countries that are still under the crown. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, they would be
Yeah.
considered that. You know, um, for those who don't know about the people that would be even above them. All right, but so this is a family now that once you marry into that, you know, you would feel that you are walking on air, and you end up making the same mistake that Princess Di did.
Wow.
Is what
Yeah.
it is.
Who is Harry's mother? Belate.
Mm-hmm.
Belated and estranged. So it like you said, they didn't do any research, or she didn't do any research on this one. Could she have said thanks but no thanks? No. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe she's in love. Maybe, like, I've heard people say this. You know, I've heard people say, "Oh, you can't decide who you love." Like love is out here raping people. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like love is out here swooping people up and just taking them away, and they have no control over what they think or feel. No, I cry bullshit. I cry bullshit. How is it for time and memorial? If you want to go as far back as what the Bible is, you want to go back as far as what the Quran is, you want to go back as far as the Nag Hammadi text, you want to go back to the books that predate what is it, the Epic of Gilgamesh. People have had a problem with interracial marrying.
Yeah.
It's there,
Yeah.
and the people that are always on the top didn't want, like, why are you over there? Like, you couldn't find anybody else here. And
Right.
not saying they're right or wrong. People's choice is their choice. Choices you don't have to agree with. But
Right.
in this case, you mean to tell me that she didn't do any research to understand that these are the people that you're dealing with? One, two, that you didn't expect that this was going to happen. Like, there was going to be, oh, it's you. You're the star from the movie, from the country that we enslaved and colonized for
Right.
300 years. And now you're marrying somebody that's in line to be the ruler. And they're going to welcome you with open arms? What? Come on, Megan. That really? And then thirdly, where's that group? Where's that crew that hates and demeans and is so upset? Oh, they're taking all of our good black men. Where's that crew that's saying that about the black women?
Exactly. That's a very valid point. Where are those people? Because your mouths are clamped shut when these women are running over to the other side. But
Right.
um, but as soon as a black man gets with another woman from another
If
from a
you
woman from another
walking
woman.
with a if you're walking with a white woman, if you out you're gonna get that chin.
Yeah, of
You
course.
know,
What? Yeah, you were selling, you were coon, right?
mm,
So how was it not the exact same thing when the shoe was on the other foot?
no,
They
where's that
they're
group?
usually
But
they're usually
go
commended.
ahead.
That's the sad part. No, they're
Yeah.
usually
So
commended. That's the sad part.
yeah. Oh wow, look at her. I was like I said, I was in this department store and I watched as this Jamaican lady, she said she was almost in tears. She was so emotionally enraptured by this this interracial garbage. Are you kidding me? She was, oh my gosh, all of our problems are gonna be over now. It's the best thing to ever happen.
Well,
What?
well, 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 well. That
That's how
means
she
that
was.
she fell within the category of those who drank the Kool-Aid when Obama was elected president.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right,
Exactly.
because
What?
what a lot of people don't understand is this: the system is the system. When you join that, you become a part of the system. You're not
Yeah.
there to change the system. You are just now another representative of the system, nothing more.
Right.
Whenever you
Right.
decide that you're not going to play according to the rules of the system, they are going to take you out. They're going to
Right.
find a way to remove you unless it is a team of you who are coming together to try to make this thing happen, which is rare. All right.
Yeah.
So just because there's a dark face there, that don't mean a damn thing. That's what people don't get. That don't mean a damn thing.
So all this much ballyhoo, all of this extra stuff, and Oprah's right there just to scoop in and get the right interview. And she sold the rights to the interview for $7 million. She also sold her shares in Harpo just a few
Okay.
months ago.
Yeah.
So doesn't really know how that work. Is she working for somebody? Is she if you're the boss and you sell your shares to somebody else, but you're now getting this interview that's so poignant on time? I mean, are you just comfortable in being somebody else's employee, or is something going on with your company? You know,
She's not the only person. There are a number of people who are far more wealthier than she is, who have sold shares in institutions over the course of this whole um, pandemic. So
right,
it begs you to question, as you are now, what is really going on?
right. What's really going on? Is this really the whole story that we should be focusing on? As you said, why is she getting so much attention? Are we really going to think about if somebody we're in 2020, the Inquisition and the Crusades started in around 800, around 600 actually. And the religious fight of garbage, just millions of people dead, killed, oppressed globally over this
Yeah,
whole fight. Religion was not this thing that it's made out to, and royalty was
exactly.
not this thing that it made out to. You had villages, crowns, chiefs that still exist today in Africa. We had peace. We have peace. People have rules. This is how you grow. This is how you're raised. The Bushmen, the San Bushmen, for example, grow and live for years. They colonize their area. They recognize the area. They stay in the area. They have people in the Amazon tribes that live in a code of respect and mutuality with each other and
Well,
other tribes and other people. But now, since this garbage started over this fight of the Crusades, converted, be killed, we are now talking about this in 2021. You know how much people they've killed and fought and oppressed and hurt and you know,
and
and
are
then
still to this
still
day.
doing correct. And
Uh,
we're talking about this with people that started this,
yeah.
that started all of this garbage. And then Meghan, if you could be Meghan, did she ask the Queen about slavery? Like, I mean, like, because she knows, she's born in the
Right.
50s.
Yeah.
She's not that far removed from Queen Victoria, who was her mother or sister, whatever she was, who's
Yeah.
probably one of who fought and pretty much oppressed Africa and Jamaica. Did she ask her about that? Was that even a
Yeah.
thought? Or you're just thinking about your child, your selfishness, your one
Hmm.
kid that they don't like. Just. I know, keeping it light, but just putting all their thought out there. What is about everybody else? And then is this one child more important than all of the other kids?
I I
Just
I okay. The thing about it is we know that the that royal house, as they call it, has been marred with the information of the fact that they did descend from black, okay, from the Portuguese royal house, right? And um when Queen Elizabeth took the throne in what 1953,
yeah,
um
53. 53
she
is the date.
she had made an apology of her mixed ancestry in a speech. Okay. And I'd seen it, but where they wiped the internet because I was looking for it, I can't find it anymore. Right.
Yeah, it's
But she had
gone.
made, yes, but she had made an apology for that. So now we look to these years later. Okay. Well, before with Kate and then with Di. You understand what I'm saying?
Hmm.
They don't seem to want any scandals in reference to um, the the mixture of, because one of the things that they always try to pride themselves on with the royal family is the pure blood. Because even when the others marry, the dukes and duchesses and earls and whatever, it is generally somebody from the bloodline,
Right.
some way somehow. Okay, so so
Yeah.
so so for someone who's supposed to be so close in line of possibly ruling, because it's not as if he's immediate. You understand? But because
Yeah.
he is far closer than many, because those numbers are stretched. They got
Yeah.
52nd in line, 100 in line, you know what I mean? Okay.
Right.
But he's far closer than the rest. All right. And because of that attention, I feel that they want to make it clear to their people that you will never be ruled by someone of a
A
mixed
black
race.
person. A black
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's
Because
where
once
we
you have one
started with
drop,
this.
once you have one drop, you are black. Yes.
Right. Right. We keeping we keeping that same energy. In
Yeah.
slavery, it would be the same thing. So it's here now. Off that topic, we've had enough with her. I just don't like to see how people so emotionally enraptured with this because
Yeah.
honestly, this is not even a topic.
Yeah.
Um, on our recent request to return from the Canary Islands, um, Stacy Dash, um, she's the as if girl in Clueless. She's the friend of Alicia Silverstone, who's been openly um how should I put this? Supportive, vocally supportive of things that do not benefit black people. She just said in the interview, she just apologized and says, "Oh, she's sorry for supporting Donald Trump," which Trump doesn't rep. Trump is not the problem in America or in anything, but his thoughts and his statements do represent that which polarize and are from a specific group. So he speaks
Right.
for a faction of racists or people that are oppressive to black people. So yeah, you know, but she said, "Oh, now all of a sudden, now that Donald Trump is out, now that she can't get any more movie roles, now that her career is virtually over, guess what? She says she's sorry for supporting issues that are against the black community." Brother Gamba, we come to you with this
Listen, I mean the headline again is just so um it's just so annoying. Now now you're saying that she's apologizing for supporting views in reference to blacks, or she's apologizing for supporting Trump.
She's apologized for supporting Trump and vis-a-vis views that are she basically said Republican. She's a Republican and Trump. So leave that what it means, or be that what it
So
may.
so 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 basically now because Trump is no longer the president, she's switching sides.
Right.
That's what you're saying. Because
Pretty
that's what
much.
it
So
sounds like
yup.
to me. I mean,
So yup.
I mean, that's what it sounds like to me. It doesn't sound like you've changed your views. It sounds like, okay, that's not the boss anymore. I need to go suck on a different. Yeah, you know what I mean, that's basically what
Yeah.
it sounds.
My
Yeah,
boy
yeah,
ain't here no more.
right.
Which is gonna happen in a few months in a lot of different countries. Namely the Bahamas.
Yeah,
All of those people. And I always laugh. I remember the Sea of Red. Remember that? The
yeah.
Sea of Red. Oh wow, where's it? Are they going to remain that if the government changes or flips? If it doesn't, then I guess you're still in the Sea of Red. Are you in the
Uh,
Sea of Red now?
unfortunately for most politics, well, uh, some places like America, not so much, but unfortunately for most countries, those people who are in the mix, who are in the know, who are actually eating from this political thing, they stick and they stay. All right. The
Right,
others who are trying to get a morsel of food, they flip and they flop.
right,
Okay. And this is the reason why you get these avalanche victories, these landslide victories. All
yeah,
right. Because you promised me some things I didn't get to eat. Okay, well, I'm gonna go on this next side and see if I can get some food from these people because you're joking. And this is the conundrum that most of the countries is end up being in.
right, right. I've had people whose mouth were really, really hard and really, really loud. They now whispering, because it's not like that anymore.
Right. You
Um,
know.
you know, and we honestly have to come to a place politically and socially where I guess we could accept somebody else's views and they might not be what we think politically, but
That would
that
be
don't mean they
awesome.
have to. Yeah, but with most places it's probably not going to happen. But
No, no, no,
that
that's
we,
why I said that. That's why I said that would be awesome. That is extremely doubtful,
yeah,
but that would be
that's
awesome.
extremely doubtful. I mean, because victimization. Speaking of royalty, back in the day, you wasn't a part of the Queen's court, or new queen came in, or new king came in, then it probably could have been off with your head.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
um, that's pretty much our like I said, as a wrap to our show today, just to talk about a quick moment about some of the instances and things that's happened or current events on a Friday. Keeping it light here. But Stacy Dash, your flight is at 1 o'clock. We got to get you out of here. No, I say me. I'm speaking for the black delegation. No, it doesn't work like that. You know, you picked your side. You made we're not canceling anybody, but you picked your side. You made a few statements, and in the moment you benefited.
Right.
Now you want to
Right.
come back? No, your apology and your action should be the exact same strength and fortitude that you was when you were going 100% in that direction
Yes.
to the sunken
Agree.
place.
Agree. Agree.
So no, we be at the airport, probably pick you up. No, actually, you know what? We're gonna leave you on the island because you've been sent to the island for a long time ago. Um, yeah. But again, any final thoughts on anything?
Listen, we just need to do better as a people, man. We need to wake up and realize the foolishness that's taking place around us, and focus on strengthening us instead of these other people. All right, that's how I'm saying it. And these women need to stop jumping ship. Let's start building our own people up. Build up your black king. Kings, build up your black queen. All right,
Right.
let's
Right.
rebuild this empire.
Right. Yeah. Not sure why. We have a few issues as to why. As to why. Um, we're still trying to get to that other side, but I guess you know. Yeah, that's our thought. We can't look at we can't keep looking at it the same way. So we need a change in mindset. We need a change in times. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Humblest Opinion on this Friday. We thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hearing our voices on this. I, Tony Bahama, Malik Adegamba. Yes. Join us next time. Have a great weekend. Stay safe.
Let it be go, let it be go. See, there we go. I know destination, you never been there before. Oh, no reservation, come on, let's go.